over here on the second video, Scorpio. So let's see what Mercury retrograde is trying to do for you. What areas of your life or your inner self are being highlighted through this retrograde. So we have the third house. How fitting. This is occupied by Gemini, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So you are having a whammy. Mercury is retrograding essentially in its own house for you. So this is your potential to learn and your local neighborhood. This is, not so much higher learning, but more of your day-to-day, and also like your communication with other people. So for you guys, Scorpio, since retrograde does challenge communication in general, with this card, you may find it incredibly challenging to understand what other people are saying and where they're coming from, and for them to understand what you're saying and where you're coming from. So just be cautious of that. Through this retrograde, for whatever reason, like that's what's happening with you. Also, with that, since this is retrograde, there's something returning from the past about a lesson that you have not quite completed yet. Okay, and that could have everything to do with your communication style. But this is general, so some of you, there's like this lesson of the past that is going to definitely resurface for you to revisit, because this is about learning, okay? But I don't feel like this is some great like spiritual lesson. I feel like this is more a lesson of the mind, or of like something of physicality. And then just when I say that, look what pops out here. Sagittarius, ruler of the third house, or the ninth house, which is all about higher learning. So I have to retract that. This here, okay. So Scorpio, this is, for some of you, I feel like this is more, I don't want to say superficial, but not quite as deep. But for others of you, this is that higher learning, that soul place, okay? And it's all about communication. Some of you, this could be about a spiritual gift that you have, okay, where there's this return and there's some refinery that's needing to happen here. So let's pull the last card, which is Taurus. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthly, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. So, like I said, for Scorpio, this is either a lesson of the past that's something to do with physicality, okay? This could have to do with your finances, okay? A choice that you made in the past is now coming back in this retrograde, and depending on what that choice was, it could go either way. So if you like lent somebody some money, or you took a risk in the past and it never paid off, or you never got your money returned, it's like retrograde is bringing that to you, okay? For others of you, this an idea of making money that may involve a spiritual gift. It doesn't have to, but an idea to make money either through a spiritual gift, or hiring your education, or just an idea that you have in general, like that energy is coming back if you've never executed it, okay? It's returning to you. So for Scorpio, I know everybody wants romantic relationships returning during retrograde, but for you guys, I would take this energy any day over an ex, because this is an opportunity for you to make more money, or really open yourself up spiritually. Definitely about learning. So if things are prompting you, or it keeps coming up to further your education, or to branch out into your spiritual gifts as well, because maybe some of you at first, you're doing your spiritual gift, making money, and you're still working, a regular job. It's just all about like that resource, because Taurus is the occupier of the second house, which is your money, your resources, your assets, okay? So all of this is being highlighted for you during retrograde. But I think for the good. Like, it's bringing back an idea that you let go of, or like something that's owed to you in a monetary way is going to finally come to you through retrograde season, which is great. So let's see what might challenge you, Scorpio. Strength. Oh, my beautiful Scorpion. Is there anybody stronger than you emotionally on this planet? I don't think there is. I do not think there is. As far as Scorpios go, just due to the nature of the intensity of your own energy and the areas that you can explore, you know, nobody is stronger than you emotionally. And this is saying you might not believe you have enough in you to work 2 jobs. You know, if you're trying to either start your own business or branch out in a spiritually based practice, you are strong enough. Some of you, this is about working and returning for higher education. You are strong enough. This is just a challenge. A challenge is something that can be overcome. Okay? So, no matter what this is, remember, you are strong enough. You can do this. You can get through this. In Sagittarius, okay, so emotional strength, Scorpio, all day long. Like physical stamina, endurance, like superpower out of nowhere, that's Sagittarius. So you have a lot of energy supporting you physically, especially with this Taurian energy. So let's pull some advice cards for you guys to see how to best, oh, look at these 2 wanting to come right out, so we will take them. So, look at here. Earth energy, plant seeds and manifest. This is your advice, Scorpio. What this is, yes, this is a yes from the universe, okay? Plant those seeds, believe in them, know that you have the strength to get through, the physical strength, the emotional strength, the mental strength. You have it in you to plant these seeds and make them manifest. No matter how big it is, you can do this, Scorpio. And this retrograde is bringing all that up in your world to tell you. So look at this, change your programming. What I feel, change your programming in the belief that you are not capable, you are not strong enough, you don't have the right resources, whatever it is, change it. That is not true. That's the only thing holding you back. That's why this is coming back to you in this retrograde, is because you are meant to achieve this goal, this dream, to receive this higher education, to do this spiritual based practice, to start your own business, whatever this is for you, okay? It's returning in retrograde because it can happen. You've just got to believe in it, Scorpio. Like, you guys have a fabulous reading, 100%. And I feel the energy returning for you is all about something that you wanted to better yourself, and you let it go, and now here it's returning because the universe is saying you could do this, you really could, and be successful. But also, remember, communication might be incredibly challenging through this retrograde period for you guys. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that this has brought you some guidance and reinvigorated that spark for whatever this dream is, whatever this higher learning, education, creating your own business, whatever it is. I'm wishing you much success. So take care. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see what this retrograde has in store for you. Now I'm going to pull some cards here to see what areas of yourself or your life that this retrograde is going to highlight and impact the most. we have Pluto here. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. So far, with this being the first card out, this retrograde is bringing forth all the circumstances and experiences and resources you need for a complete and utter transformation. But along with that comes your willingness to take a risk and take a big leap forward. There's no playing it safe with this energy right here. Nice. Look at this. Next we have Aries. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. So, right now we are, going into the season of Aries. This Mercury retrograde is happening in Aries, and here this Aries energy is coming out specifically in your reading, Sag. So I feel like this retrograde in this season of Aries is incredibly transformational and profound for you if you let it be, okay? So we have another, oh yes, this right here, Sag, this is your ruling planet right here, Jupiter, and it's being activated within you, your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. So what I see here is during this retrograde, there's an experience or an opportunity that's returning to you. It will allow complete and utter transformation from whatever you are or whatever you're doing right now into something else. And, this saying, take a big leap forward, along with this Aryan energy, is like being really spontaneous and taking a big risk. But with Jupiter, it's like luck is on your side. Okay. There could be some issue with the belief in yourself and your confidence, and that could be what's been holding you back from whatever this is for you personally. And again, there's going to be situations and circumstances that come through in this retrograde period that will challenge you to overcome this so you can transform into whatever this is for you. We don't have a house card here, so I feel like this is speaking to all Sagittarius in a very different way. So let's see what potentially will challenge Sagittarius through this Mercury retrograde. Playful. So this could go a couple different ways. This could mean that you are either just wanting to have fun all the time, okay, and really enveloping the Aries energy, and you want to go, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to try this, you want to try that, and it's going to be a challenge for you because, with Pluto here, he's very slow moving, and he's serious, and he's like, let's get things done. Aries is like, yeah, okay, but let's have fun doing it. And so with the playful card here, you could just be either feeling challenged in the fact that you want to be having more fun and there's responsibilities calling to you, or you need to allow yourself to open up and have a bit more fun and not be so serious. Some of you really do need to embody the Aryan energy and allow yourself to have fun with this transformation, whatever you're trying to achieve, because Jupiter is also about, higher learning and spirituality. Some of you could be just very serious in your religious practice or spiritual belief system, and with this retrograde is saying, well, you know what, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so this is new energy. This is transformation. So this could be where the universe is coming in and saying, listen, hey, we need to have a transformation in your spiritual belief system. There's something new that needs to come into your consciousness, and it's going to be for your own, benefit, your own luck. So this is what I see for Sag through this retrograde. Something needs to be transformed, but it's going to take a big leap of faith or a great risk on you, but it's brand new and the energy is there and you want it, you're ready for it, and luck is on your side. You just have to believe in yourself, believe in the universe, okay? And be playful about it. Now, if you're being way too playful, you need to get a bit more serious like Pluto, okay? So either you need to lighten up and be Aries, or you need to get a bit more serious and become Pluto. Only you know what you need to do. So let's pull you some advice on navigating these energies to best serve you. Alright, so growth opportunity. Whatever this is, with growth opportunity, I usually feel the energy different, but with this, it's like this leap forward, this transformation is like what will grow whatever it is you're trying to achieve here, okay? Like, take this risk, let this transformation happen, because it is going to grow you somehow, some way. I don't feel like this is so much like an emotional, spiritual lesson. It's more tangible than that. It's to move forward. Oh, play and be amazed. Okay, so with that paired up with playfulness, I feel like many Sagittarius are being Pluto. You need to become Aries. You need to play. You need to have fun. You need to be amazed. You need to allow, luck to come in. You don't need to be so serious and worried all the time. And whatever this transformation, for many of you, I feel like it's a transformation of your own energy and personality, where it's like, listen, it's good to be serious, but you're taking away from your own luck, your own happiness in life. It's time to embody the Aryan energy, be fun, be spontaneous, be fast moving, be willing to try new things, be willing to take risks, because that's how you truly grow, Sag, is through play. Okay, does that make sense? So those are the messages I got for you guys for retrograde. Actually, you guys have the most fun reading, really. I mean, it's saying it's time to play, it's time to have fun, and that's how you're going to grow. I mean, no other sign got that reading, so kudos to you, Sag. Oops. Anyways, that is the reading I have for you guys. I hope that, you have enjoyed it. Allow yourself to have fun and play, no matter what it is that you are trying to achieve. Have fun with it, and I feel like that's the key to your success. Okay, so have a beautiful 3 weeks, Sagittarius. Take care. Hi, Capricorn. Let's see what the energies have in store for you for Mercury retrograde. I'm going to pull these cards to see what areas of your life or your personality are going to be highlighted during this retrograde period. Alright, so we have the 11th house. Nice. Aries also received this card. So this is saying, your house of friendship, social gatherings, things along those nature, and wishes is being highlighted. So let's see what accompanies that to get more information. We have Capricorn, which is you. You got your own energy, Capricorn. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Okay, so let's pull the last card, because we have the 6th house, the work, the health, and duty area of your life. So during Mercury retrograde for Capricorn, your 11th and 6th house are being highlighted. So if you have Aries or Mercury in either one of those houses, it will be exceptionally strong for you. What I see about this is, something that you have worked very hard for in the past. All the energy that you put out to other people through service on some level, to your friends, just always being there, always being stable, always being solid, always being steady. This is your friends, your family, your coworkers. It's just wherever. It's like Capricorn has been the solid rock, has had the longevity, has been carrying the load, has been giving, and through this retrograde, it's as though now Capricorn is being rewarded for all of that effort. A wish comes true for what you've put out. And also, for some of you, I feel as though this, like Mercury retrograde, is highlighting where you are maybe deciding to change your mind about your career path or your health in general, okay? You might find that you become extremely motivated in a very strong, grounded way to either improve your health physically or internally, just depending on what you're working on, or you might really be thinking about changing career, starting a new business somehow, some way, all right? And with this here, it's saying, yes, you can make that happen. You have the longevity. So this retrograde is, I feel, bringing about favors that are returned, that need to be returned to Capricorn, but also new energy and motivation to maybe change the direction of your career path or the health of your body. So let's pull a card to see what may challenge you during this retrograde period. Letting go. Very interesting. So, for you guys, there is something that I feel must be sacrificed to gain what we're trying to achieve here. Okay, because that being your challenge, I don't know, that's an interesting challenge. Based on the cards. So, okay. I feel for some of you, whatever you're trying to achieve, you may need to let go of like your original vision of it or how you thought it would be. For others of you, what you thought your life path would be, like you're now recognizing like that's just not for you, whether it was your own dream or an expectation that you're trying to live up for somebody else, okay? It's like you are getting real with yourself and you're like, I can't be that, or I don't want to be that, and you're going to let it go, or you're realizing there's certain things about the way you're going about your career or your friendships, your relationships, your own health, and you've got to let it go. There's certain people that you may need to shed yourself from, okay? Some of you, because of this card, it's like whatever you want to achieve, you're coming into the recognition through retrograde, you've got to go it alone. And you've got to let a lot of other people go and a lot of expectation go because you're realizing I've got to do this on my own. But with this card, it's saying you have the stamina, you have the endurance, no matter how heavy the pack is on your back, to get over the mountain and get through this, okay? Because there is a wish that's coming true for Capricorn during this retrograde, all right? But it also looks like there's some things that need to be shed from Capricorn's life, and there's an element of Capricorn needing to go a bit of a journey on their own. So let's pull some advice for you guys. So we have awareness, and how perfect is that? It, like I said, through this retrograde, you're coming into an understanding of what needs to be let go of to move forward for whatever you are trying to achieve, okay? And that's as much as, like, and I just feel like even if it's not what you want, the outcome you want or what you want to hear, it's just like you can be real with yourself about it. Like you just know, and you're just at this point where you're like, I just want to know the direction I'm headed and go. I don't care anymore. Like I'm just ready. Yeah, look at that. Death and rebirth. So again, some of you, this is a journey we're going on alone, and we have to, because look at what's happening here, death and rebirth. Others of you, like I said, whatever you're trying to achieve, there may be some element or aspect to it that needs to be let go of, and this retrograde is going to highlight that for you. So for Capricorn, this retrograde is really going to bring everything to the forefront of what needs to be let go of for you to achieve whatever it is that you want, so you can be reborn into that place, okay? So that is your reading, Capricorn. I hope that this little mini read of advice does serve purpose for you as you move through these Mercury retrograde energies. And just remember, what you need to let go of, let go of. And if you need to go it alone, don't be afraid, because you got this. And, you know, there's a wish is going to come true for you. Okay, it's there. And I like that you see the star outside the window there, and then the sixth house has all of those stars. I just love it. I feel it's very synchronistic, and you will have a wish come true, but, you know, there's just some cleaning up of the energy field. There's some things that need to be let go of so you can be reborn. So I hope that you have enjoyed this, Capricorn. I am wishing you all the best for Mercury retrograde. Take care of yourself. Hi, Aquarius. So let's get right into your reading. Let's see what areas of your life or your personality are going to be highlighted during retrograde. Alright, so you guys have the third house. This is about learning and communication. So with this card coming out, I just want to put it out there. Be very, very, very careful with your communications with other people during retrograde. Because retrograde is prime for miscommunication in general. But since the third house is coming out for you, which is Gemini, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is what's going in retrograde, the planet of communication. Yeah, so for you guys, be really, really careful that, you know, if somebody's just not understanding you, just save it till this retrograde's over, and try not to get frustrated with yourself or with others when there is miscommunication, because with this coming out, you guys are definitely going to feel that big time. So next up we have Leo. There's energy. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So with the third house and the Leo energy, what I'm feeling is this retrograde is going to bring experiences and people that are highlighting what you believe and think about yourself. Like you're learning something new about yourself. And there's great communication. So this is all about you. Let's pull the last card. Oh, look at, we got your own energy, Aquarius. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So Leo is an energy that's all about self-importance, self-belief, being proud, being the center of attention. Okay, and then the Aquarian energy is more about being a visionary, you know, thinking so far outside the box, really high intellect. And paired with this third house, I feel for Aquarius, this retrograde is all about teaching you a few things about you and who you are. Okay, and that doesn't have to be a negative thing whatsoever. It's more like you, some of you need to know who you are, and your self-belief needs some tweaking and some changing, because remember, this is about communication and learning. So you're learning about yourself somehow, some way through this retrograde period. Okay, but this is like some inner work that really needs to happen. And in fact, you guys are like the only one that received a reading quite like this, where it is just 100% about you and who you are. Let's pull the card to see what's challenging you so I can get a better handle on this energy. Some of you, I feel like this is like the fire within being reignited during this retrograde. So we have groove. So this is what is going to challenge you. Okay. So Aquarius, this to me tells me that there is a relationship or a multitude of relationships that have really hurt you. And during this retrograde, it's just like any type of healing you try to do with another person, I just feel like it's miscommunicated. The wires are crossed. And that's really going to challenge you. Also, people might really misunderstand your intention. With Leo here, attached to Aquarius, you might, as you're like in this period of introspection, which the universe has thrust upon you, different things you do and different things you say, or different things you've done and said in the past, it's like somebody may come to you and say, you know what, you are completely self-centered. You only care about yourself, Aquarius. You're never there for me. It's you. Okay? And you might be like, whoa, Nelson, what are you even talking about? Like, I've got X, Y, and Z on my plate that I haven't even been thinking about you. I don't even have time to deal with this. Like, that's why I'm not 100% involved and I'm not there. Okay? So I feel like because retrograde is all about misunderstanding and miscommunication, it's like all that energy is coming back to Aquarius where people are misunderstanding you. But, you know, this also could be where you are also misunderstanding others. So it's like somebody's coming at you saying it's all about you, and then you're like, hey, wait a minute, what are you talking about? You're all about yourself. It's all you. What do you mean? I'm backed out because I can't stand you anymore. Like, I can't be at your beck and call. I can't be your doormat. That's why I've dipped out. It's not because I'm a jerk or a bitch or selfish. It's because of you and who you are. Like, you need to get it together. So that's what this is about with Aquarius. It's definitely miscommunication and misunderstanding where you're coming from or where others are coming from. And it's that, like, seeing eye to eye, that truth, that middle ground that's really going to challenge you. So you may be best served to not engage in any sort of quarrelsome conversation. Don't even try to defend yourself. Don't even try to have your back. Don't try to call anybody else out on what they're doing wrong, because it's just going to be futile. The communication and understanding just is not there. And it's just going to frustrate you. So I would say during this period, Aquarius needs to really focus on themselves and discover deeper who they are, what they want out of life. What kind of friends do they want? What kind of relationships do they want? And also, Aquarius, who are you as a friend? What do you give to your relationships? Not just a couple, but all relationships. Think of every single person you interact with. Are you 100% fair across the board? Or is who you are and the energy you put out really contingent upon whether you like somebody or not? And I get, some people have been really horrible to us, so we can't be nice to them. It's impossible. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people that you just don't like for whatever reason, okay? Who are you to them? Who are you to everybody? Who are you to yourself? Like, deep exploration for Aquarius during this retrograde. So this is your advice. This is telling you to focus on the abundance of your soul, of which you offer. And also, if you are giving out a lot of things monetarily, you might want to reconsider that, because on some level, Aquarius, you might be being taken advantage of. With this energy, it might be saying that you want to be the life of the party, but maybe it's breaking the bank by doing that. And at the end of the day, you're feeling a bit empty and used because who's doing that back for you? So you really need to think about what you're spending your money on and what you're doing for others, and then what you're receiving in return, okay? Give blessings, yeah. It's so interesting. I feel like some of you, you're giving out too much of yourself and you need to pull back. For others of you, this is definitely talking about where you do need to give more of yourself. This is a general reading, so yes, it could play out both ways. I feel honestly stronger that it's all about Aquarius recognizing who has their back and how much you truly give out, and you needing to regulate that and not wait for those apologies or those thank yous, because they're probably never going to come. It's better just to cut your losses and start being a bit more about yourself, okay? But for some Aquariuses out there, it could be that you've been so hurt in the past by relationships that you've really closed yourself off, and you're not that humanitarian giving person that you used to be. And through this retrograde is saying, listen, maybe you should take a approach and start giving again. And that doesn't mean you have to give to the people directly in your life. That could mean giving to a charity, volunteering your time somewhere, something along those lines. Doing anonymous random acts of kindness, things like that. So it's different for each one of you out there, but essentially for Aquarius, what I see in retrograde is just like a total realization of who's there for you and who's not. And then also not just that, even if you are an amazing person, there are still people that you've let down, and you know that. So in considering those who have hurt you and let you down, it's like you're also coming into the realization of those you've hurt and let down, and you're seeing like the balance of energy. So it's like, okay, yeah, you know what, maybe I don't even need an apology from that person. I never deserved what they did to me, but I know, why that happened in my life, and I see why that played out. So it's really all about yourself, Aquarius, learning who you are, what you put out there, and what's given back to you, and the adjustments you need to make so that you feel far more fulfilled and happy and satisfied. Again, watch the communication. It might be really hazy and just all over the map. So those are the energies I received for you, Aquarius, to navigate this Mercury retrograde. Doesn't look too challenging or too bad. It just looks like Aquarius is trying to figure out their place and everything, and you'll get there. So I am wishing you all the best, Aquarius. Take care. Hi, Pisces. You guys are the last to get your reading. So let's see what this Mercury retrograde has in store for the fishies. Hopefully it's something good, right? Some signs, the retrograde looks really nice, actually. So retrogrades aren't always a bad thing. So let's see what it has in store for the Pisces. Mars, nice. So we got Arian energy all over us because Mars is the ruler of Aries. And this retrograde is happening in Aries, Mercury. So your physical energy drives strength and lighting spirit. So this is being triggered and engaged in you through this retrograde, Pisces. And this is saying, like, Pisces usually are chill. They move at a different pace. It's not to say they can't get dramatic and emotional, but just their graceful movement in life. It's more slow. It's not like domineering, but this energy is like go, go, go. I've got all the energy in the world. I've got a lot of strength. I have the drive. I have the motivation. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get that done. I can do this. I got this. Like, it's just like quick, okay? So, like, oh, nice. And then look at what we have here. We have Sagittarius which is the energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. So you are going to be fired up, Pisces. That's like fire, fire. And what comes next, look at this. We have some Aquarius energy. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So I see here, Pisces, this retrograde is really bringing you energy and experiences for huge higher learning. Okay, there's no house card here, so this can encompass any area of your life. There's the spiritual essence here, and then this is the higher mind. And they're both supporting Pisces through this retrograde. So Pisces, it's almost like you are going to be inspired to create or start something new. Like, you're going to have visions. Follow through on them, because you're going to have the fire and the momentum, the energetic backing to make it manifest, to execute it. So whatever ideas that are coming to you through this retrograde, really write them down and see which ones you can start working on right now. Because it's like Spirit is on your side, Pisces, and you've got all the motivation in the world, the energy in the world to make something happen here. Some idea. So let's see what might challenge Pisces through the retrograde energy. The High Priestess of Earth. Alright, so I understand, and then look at what's next. Risk. So we're just going to put risk up there with this High Priestess of Earth, because, oh no, she is a beautiful representation. Oh no. I can't get that card, so we'll put risk up. The High Priestess of Earth is card 3. This is card 31. So I think what's challenging Pisces is you have some really great ideas, but you're not quite sure how to manifest them. And also, you're not sure if you can take the risk to manifest them. Okay? So it's all about some idea that you want to make into reality, but you're not quite sure how. And some of you, it's because you just have to take the biggest risk of your life. Now, with that High Priestess of Earth, also that has to do with your health. So for some Pisces during retrograde season, you might not be feeling the greatest. You might get a cold. Your energy level might be down. I don't foresee that with this energy, but for some of you, because that High Priestess of Earth is as a challenge, some of you just might not be feeling 100% physically through retrograde. But for the majority of you, this is definitely about taking a risk. And with saying that, some of you, if you have you've been considering taking some sort of experimental medication for, whatever it may ail you, I definitely think you should do it based on these cards. If you're kind of hung up on the idea, should I try this or not? I think you should, just because we have Mars here, okay? But for most Pisces, it's like whatever your visions and ideas are, you have all the energy in the world backing it. It's like, well, can I really take the risk that is required to make it happen and physically manifest? Or you are having a lot of trouble trying to figure out how to make it manifest. So let's get some advice for you to help you through that. And some ideas of the past may definitely resurface. Also, because we have the Mars energy here, and with Sag, I feel like Pisces, if you get into a heated argument with somebody, it could spiral out of control and get really ugly through this retrograde season. So if you find yourself getting really heated with somebody, it's better to just end the conversation and save it for another time, especially with the high priest of earth. It's, to me, that's saying not only are things verbally getting crazy, they can also physically get crazy because we have Mars here. Okay, so really be careful of that. If you're feeling super heated, just say, you know what, this is gonna just spiral into something we're both gonna regret later. Let's just save this for another time. Okay, so let's get some advice for Pisces. Quiet, sacred time, Pisces. This is the universe saying, go in your house, close the door, and don't come out for 3 weeks and 3 days. Honestly, anything you're confused about, if you allow some meditation and some connection with spirit, you'll be guided quite well, especially if you're really afraid or you don't know how to get something moving forward. This will help you, allowing this to happen, quieting your mind, connecting to spirit, however that works for you, okay? Do that. Also, just try to stay undercover as much as you can through this retrograde period. Death and rebirth, yes, I love it. I really feel like whatever this idea is, whatever Pisces wants to make manifest, yes, it can happen. 100%. Believe in yourself, connect with the universe, you will be shown the way. Just trust, okay? So, Pisces, that is the information that I have for you guys regarding the energies of your